Ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're uncovering the top 5 most valuable Australian 50-cent coins with no mint mark that are making collectors go wild. One has shocked the market with rare value, another is climbing fast in demand, the third is gaining serious attention from investors, and the fourth is proving to be a hidden treasure for the future. And there's even a fifth coin quietly rising behind them. If you have any of these in great condition, you could be holding a small fortune. Let's explore what makes these coins so valuable and why now is the time to check your collection. First up, the 1978 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin, a true treasure for collectors and enthusiasts alike. This coin, despite its common appearance, holds a story and value that many overlook. But those in the know understand its growing importance in the world of rare coins. So, sit tight and journey with us as we reveal the secrets, the history, and the maximum potential of this brilliant piece of Australian heritage. The 1978 50-cent coin, featuring the proud profile of Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse, was minted during a period of stability in Australia's decimal currency system. Struck in copper nickel and with a distinctive dodecagon shape, meaning 12 sides, it quickly became an everyday staple in the hands of millions. But what sets the 1978 version apart isn't just its design or composition, it's what lies beneath the surface of its production history. Unlike many other commemorative or low-mintage coins, the 1978 50-cent piece was not part of a limited edition release. In fact, it was circulated widely. However, what truly captures the interest of collectors is the absence of a mint mark on many of these coins, especially those struck in proof or uncirculated conditions. The lack of a mint mark combined with specific die varieties and potential production anomalies elevates the intrigue around this coin. The 1978 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin was struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, yet some believe that a limited batch with subtle differences might have been created, possibly for collectors, presentations, or even trial strikes. Over the years, whispers of rare variants without mint marks, sharp die impressions, or unique finishes have surfaced, sparking curiosity and demand in the coin collecting community. While it's true that this coin was meant for everyday use, its age, condition, and rarity in mint state have transformed it into a hidden treasure. The condition of the coin plays a major role. Brilliant uncirculated specimens and proof-like strikes are the ones that draw the attention of serious collectors and investors. A perfectly preserved coin from 1978, free from nicks and wear, stands as a snapshot of history frozen in time. Now, here's the exciting part. Despite what some may say, this coin is becoming increasingly sought after in the numismatic market. Collectors around the globe are hunting for pristine versions of this coin, particularly those with unique characteristics or flawless finishes. As demand rises, so does the value, and that's where opportunity strikes for savvy owners. Recent sales have shown that high-grade 1978 Elizabeth II 50-cent coins can command prices well beyond face value. In fact, some exceptional specimens have been known to fetch upwards of $500 to $1,000, depending on their grading and presentation. That's an astounding increase from just 50 cents. Imagine discovering one in your old coin collection, or even tucked away in a forgotten drawer, and realizing it could be worth hundreds. But it doesn't stop there. As coin collecting continues to grow in popularity, and as more people seek to preserve historical artifacts, the value of these rare coins is only expected to rise. With each passing year, well-preserved 1978 coins become scarcer, making them even more desirable in the collector's market. What makes this coin truly valuable isn't just its age or its lack of mint mark, it's the story it tells. It's a symbol of a time when Australia was solidifying its identity through currency, under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It's a coin that has passed through the hands of history and now has the potential to shine in the spotlight of modern treasure seekers. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't underestimate the power of this seemingly ordinary coin. Check your collections, revisit your family coin boxes, and look closely at those old 50-cent pieces. You could be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. In the world of coin collecting, knowledge is power. And today, you've uncovered a powerful piece of that knowledge. The 1978 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin is more than just metal. It's a story, a relic, and a potential investment waiting to be recognized. If you happen to find one in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded. A certified high-grade coin not only increases its value but also attracts attention from serious buyers and collectors who understand its worth. Let this be your call to action. Dive into your collections, spread the word, and share this video with fellow coin enthusiasts. Because someone out there might be holding a 1978 coin that's worth far more than they know. And who knows? It might just be you. Next up, the 1969 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary coin, but behind its 12-sided edge lies a powerful story of history, rarity, and rising value. This is not just a coin, it's a sleeping giant in the world of collectibles, and today, we're going to show you why this coin deserves a place in your treasure chest. The 1969 50-cent coin carries the image of a young Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, her portrait captured during the early decades of her reign. The reverse side proudly displays the Australian coat of arms, symbolizing the nation's unity and strength. Made from copper nickel and shaped in the unique dodecagon format, it was part of Australia's early decimal coinage era, just a few years after the switch from pounds and shillings. It reflects a time of transformation in Australia's financial system, and that alone gives it historical weight. But this particular year, 1969, holds a special place. It was a time of cultural shifts, exploration, and national identity. While the mint produced a fair number of these coins for circulation, many were used daily, damaged, or lost. As a result, finding high-grade 1969 50-cent coins today is a real challenge. And it's this scarcity in pristine condition that gives the coin its current and future potential. Unlike commemorative coins or those with visible mint marks, the 1969 50-cent coin does not carry a mint mark. That fact makes it even more interesting to collectors who chase subtle varieties and historical patterns. A no-mint mark coin from that era represents the primary production run from the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, the heart of the country's coin creation. It's clean, simple, and tied directly to the core of Australian minting history. Now, let's talk about value. Currently, a circulated 1969 50-cent coin may not raise eyebrows. But in uncirculated or high-grade condition, especially those that have been professionally graded by respected coin organizations, the story changes dramatically. These top-tier specimens can fetch anywhere from $1,000 to $4,000 or more, depending on market trends, buyer interest, and grading results. And the most pristine examples, those untouched by time, have even reached over $800 in private collector circles. So why should you care about this coin? Because its value is not just in what it's worth today, but what it's expected to become in the years ahead. With each passing year, more of these coins disappear into private collections or get worn down beyond recognition. The result? Fewer quality examples available on the open market, which means higher demand and rising prices. This is how coin values grow, and it's already happening with the 1969 edition. Collectors today are becoming more educated and more determined. They are recognizing the long-term value of coins like the 1969 50-cent piece, and they're snapping them up whenever they find them in exceptional condition. That's driving the market forward, making these coins not just collectibles but real investment opportunities. If you're sitting on one of these coins and it's in near mint condition, you may already have a piece of currency that's appreciating faster than you think. In addition to historical and financial value, the coin carries a sense of nostalgia. It links generations. For many Australians, it was the coin their parents used, the currency of childhood trips to the shop, or the change from the first job. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of lived experience, frozen in metal. Now imagine what could happen if coin collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts begin to recognize this coin for what it truly is. Prices could soar beyond what we currently see. Some experts suggest that over the next decade, high-grade versions could reach $15,000 to $20,000 or more, especially as older coins become increasingly rare in excellent condition. That means there is still time to get ahead of the trend. This is the perfect time to check your collection, visit your old storage boxes, or even take a second look at that jar of coins you've forgotten in a kitchen drawer. You might be holding a 1969 50-cent coin without even realizing its full potential. And if you find one in stunning condition, clean surfaces, sharp edges, and full detail, you could be holding something that collectors will pay a premium for. Professional grading can make all the difference. A certified coin backed by an expert grading authority adds serious weight to your coin's marketability. And collectors are far more likely to pay top dollar when they see a grading slab confirming its condition. It turns your coin from an interesting relic into a verified asset. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to act is now. The 1969 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin is a hidden gem, gaining more recognition by the day. Its clean design, historical context, and scarcity in top condition make it a coin with real staying power in the world of numismatics. So if you're serious about coin collecting or simply want to turn your old change into real value, the 1969 50-cent coin is a must-watch, must-own item. Its value is rising, and the future is bright for those who recognize its worth early. Next up, the 1979 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin with no mint mark. Though it might seem ordinary to some, to collectors and informed enthusiasts, this coin is a highly sought-after relic. It represents more than just half a dollar. It carries with it a story of legacy, national identity, and investment potential that continues to grow year after year. The 1979 50-cent coin was issued by the Royal Australian Mint during a time of great global change. Australia was settling into its decimal currency system, and coins were being struck with a sense of national pride and unity. The coin features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, marking her as the constitutional monarch, and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse, symbolizing the nation's heritage and progress. Though this design was used in previous years, each year's coinage carried its own historical significance and production characteristics. This particular 50-cent coin was minted without any special mint mark, meaning it was produced for regular circulation. But this is precisely what gives it its value. Coins made for daily use often suffer the wear and tear of time. As a result, finding a 1979 edition in pristine, uncirculated, or near-flawless condition is becoming increasingly rare. These coins are vanishing from the market in high grades, and collectors are beginning to take notice. The Royal Australian Mint struck millions of these coins for circulation, but only a small percentage have survived the decades in top condition. The absence of a mint mark means it came directly from the primary production facility, and as time marches on, examples of this coin that have remained untouched by daily use become more desirable and far more valuable. It is not just a piece of metal, it's a well-preserved artifact from Australia's modern monetary history. Many people around the world are now turning to coin collecting not only as a hobby but also as a serious investment strategy. Online forums, auction platforms, and collector marketplaces reveal a consistent demand for 1979 Elizabeth II 50-cent coins in excellent condition. Collectors in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, the UK, and even the United States are showing growing interest in this specific coin. They understand that as supplies dwindle, prices will naturally rise. Currently, a standard circulated 1979 50-cent coin might sell for a modest amount. But when you find one in high-grade uncirculated condition, or even better, one that has been professionally graded and certified, you're looking at a whole different ballgame. These coins have sold for as much as $3,000 to $7,000 depending on their condition, luster, and sharpness of strike. And as collector interest continues to rise, so will those figures. The coin was introduced not for a specific commemorative reason but as part of the nation's ongoing decimal coinage program. Its purpose was functional, used in daily transactions across shops, markets, and households. But over time, this everyday coin has evolved into a hidden gem. That's what makes it even more exciting. It wasn't designed to be rare. It became rare through survival, condition, and rising interest. As of today, the number of people looking to add a high-quality 1979 50-cent coin to their collections is growing. On numismatic auction sites and forums, these coins are frequently listed, and those in near-mint condition are often met with enthusiastic bids. The rise of social media groups and coin-collecting communities has only intensified this trend, putting more eyes on valuable coins that were once overlooked. Coin collectors understand a crucial fact: time increases value. Each year, fewer uncirculated 1979 50-cent coins remain. Some are lost, others are damaged, and many more are buried in private collections. This means that coins in top condition become scarcer and, as a result, more valuable. And when demand rises against a shrinking supply, prices climb, often quickly and significantly. Experts and seasoned collectors agree that the 1979 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin has all the ingredients of a future heavyweight in the numismatic world. It has history, style, scarcity in high grades, and a growing global market of interested buyers. This is why now is the perfect time to check your collections and evaluate what you might already own. You could be sitting on something far more valuable than you ever imagined. If you happen to find one of these coins in excellent condition, bright luster, no scratches, and full details, it is absolutely worth considering professional grading. Once certified, it's not just a collectible anymore. It becomes an authenticated investment, one that can increase in value over the years and attract serious buyer attention. These coins have already proven their worth in past auctions, and they are only beginning to gain momentum. The market has shown that there's genuine excitement surrounding them. And this is your chance to be a part of that wave. Whether you're a beginner or a longtime coin enthusiast, the 1979 50-cent coin should have a spot in your treasure hunt. The coin is not only about monetary gain. It's about owning a piece of history. It's about preserving the legacy of a nation's evolution through its currency. And it's about the thrill of the search, the hope that in a simple coin jar or family collection lies a gem waiting to shine. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next time you glance through your old change or search through inherited boxes of coins, keep your eyes open for the 1979 Elizabeth II 50-cent piece. Because that simple coin may not be so simple after all. It could be the key to unlocking hundreds of dollars or more. Remember, every great collector started with curiosity. And today, your curiosity has led you one step closer to a potentially rare and valuable find. The 1979 50-cent coin may not scream value at first glance, but those who know. Its time is coming, and now is your chance to own a part of it. Next up, the 1980 Australian Elizabeth II 50-cent coin with no mint mark. But this is no ordinary coin. It holds historical significance, collector interest, and surprising market value, especially in the right condition. If you've ever handled one of these coins, you might be holding on to something far more special than you realize. The 1980 50-cent coin is part of Australia's well-known dodecagon coin series, 12 sides, durable copper-nickel construction, and a design that has remained iconic for decades. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II, a symbol of Australia's constitutional monarchy, while the reverse proudly displays the Australian coat of arms, showcasing the kangaroo and emu. These two animals represent progress, as neither moves backward, a fitting symbol for a country growing in strength and identity. This coin was produced by the Royal Australian Mint for general circulation. While millions were struck, most were used for everyday transactions, shopping, commuting, and casual exchanges. Over time, many of these coins were scratched, dented, or lost. That's what makes finding a 1980 50-cent coin in pristine, uncirculated conditions such a valuable opportunity. These untouched coins are rare, and collectors are actively searching for them. Unlike commemorative issues, this coin bears no additional design or markings. It doesn't have a mint mark, and that actually makes it even more intriguing to some collectors. It was minted in Canberra, the main facility, and carries a clean design that represents the standard of Australian currency at the time. That simplicity is powerful. It means the coin is part of the country's core history, not just a special edition. Now, you may be wondering how much this coin is actually worth. In circulated condition, you might not expect much, but collectors aren't looking for worn coins. They want crisp, clean, almost perfect pieces. In uncirculated condition, especially if the coin is professionally graded and certified, it can sell for as much as $4,000 to $9,000. The market has seen spikes even beyond that for exceptional examples with full detail and luster. Interest in this particular coin has grown in recent years, thanks to increasing awareness and a booming global coin collecting community. More and more people from Australia, New Zealand, the UK, and even the United States are joining forums, auction platforms, and social media groups to discuss, trade, and hunt for coins like the 1980 50-cent piece. And with digital platforms making trading easier than ever, the demand is only growing. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just because of its scarcity and high grades, but because of its connection to a key era in Australian economic history. The late 70s and early 80s were a time of economic reform and cultural evolution. The coins minted during that period were part of everyday life for millions. Today, they offer a glimpse into that past and serve as historical artifacts in your very hands. Professional grading has changed the game. Once a 1980 50-cent coin is slabbed and certified by a respected grading authority, its value can multiply significantly. Certification proves authenticity, protects the coin, and gives buyers confidence. This is why even coins that once sat unnoticed in drawers are now commanding serious prices when properly presented and graded. The number of people actively seeking this coin is rising every month. Auction sites list them, coin dealers advertise them, and private collectors are always on the lookout. The beauty of this coin is that it bridges the gap between common currency and hidden treasure. It's a coin that you might still find in your own home, in pocket change, or in old inherited coin jars. Its value today is impressive, but the future is even brighter. As more collectors add it to their must-have lists and as pristine examples become scarcer, prices are likely to increase. Some experts predict that top-quality versions could cross the $10,000 mark within the next few years as demand outpaces supply. That's the kind of momentum serious collectors watch closely. So what makes the 1980 no-mint mark coin so special? It's the story it tells. It was built not for show, but for everyday use, and that gives it authenticity. It was a part of everyday Australian life, from marketplaces to cafes, from farmers to city workers. Its survival in mint condition is what makes it valuable now. And its potential future scarcity makes it an investment opportunity. You don't have to be a professional numismatist to appreciate the power of this coin. Whether you're just getting started or have been collecting for years, this coin has something to offer. It's a beautiful blend of history, simplicity, and rising value, everything a collector dreams of. So take this moment to check your coin collections. Dig through those old drawers, revisit those coin jars, and see if you might be the lucky owner of a well-preserved 1980 50-cent coin. Because what looks like an everyday coin might just be your gateway to hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to act is now. The 1980 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin is more than currency. It's an opportunity. An opportunity to collect, to invest, and to connect with the rich history of Australia through one of its most enduring coin designs. Keep your eyes open, stay curious, and always remember, the treasure you're searching for might already be in your hands. Next up, the story of the 1981 Australian Elizabeth II 50-cent coin with no mint mark. At first glance, it may appear to be just another coin in circulation, but make no mistake, this coin holds potential value that continues to surprise collectors, historians, and investors alike. The 1981 50-cent coin is part of Australia's iconic dodecagonal coin series, shaped with 12 sides, crafted from a strong copper-nickel blend. The obverse proudly features the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse is adorned with the Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo and the emu, symbols of progress, strength, and forward momentum. It is a coin that carries both symbolic and historical weight. The coin was struck in large numbers by the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra for general use. However, despite its wide circulation, the challenge today lies in finding this coin in mint state or uncirculated condition. Everyday handling and years of use have taken their toll on most examples, making pristine versions increasingly scarce and desirable among collectors. This coin was not issued to commemorate a special event, nor did it carry any distinguishing mint mark. But that's where the appeal lies. It is a coin of the people, forged for daily life in a time when Australia was undergoing economic and cultural transformation. It was a product of its time and has now become a symbol of a bygone era, representing stability and continuity in a changing world. The market for the 1981 no-mint mark 50-cent coin has been steadily rising, especially for those coins that have been preserved carefully. Collectors from across the globe, Australia, Canada, the UK, and beyond, are showing interest in this coin as a long-term investment. Online auction houses, collector forums, and numismatic marketplaces regularly feature this coin, and it often draws competitive bidding when in excellent condition. As of today, a standard circulated 1981 50-cent coin may sell for a modest amount. However, when sealed and graded by professional services, the value can increase dramatically. High-grade, uncirculated versions that are certified by grading companies can fetch anywhere from $4,000 to even $10,000, depending on their condition, shine, and strike clarity. That's the kind of potential that makes this coin a hidden gem. If you're wondering where you can buy this coin, there are several trusted sources. Reputable numismatic websites, online coin auctions, coin shows, and certified dealers across Australia often have these coins in stock. Always look for sellers that offer grading guarantees or detailed images so you can assess the coin's quality for yourself. eBay, MA Shops, and Downey's Collectibles are just a few places to begin your search. On the flip side, if you're looking to sell, your best bet is to present your coin in the best possible condition. Professional grading plays a key role here. Having your 1981 50-cent coin certified and sealed not only protects it from damage but also proves its authenticity and condition to potential buyers. Platforms like eBay, Noble Numismatics, or dedicated collector groups on Facebook and Reddit are ideal for reaching motivated buyers. Now, let's address the big question: should you keep it? Absolutely yes. This coin has every quality that makes it a strong long-term investment. It's from a respected mint. It represents a key era in Australian history, and its supply of mint-state versions continues to shrink. Over time, as demand increases and pristine coins become rarer, its value is likely to rise. Holding on to this coin could mean a higher return in the years ahead. It is highly recommended to keep your 1981 50-cent coin sealed, especially if it is in excellent or near-mint condition. The sealing process through grading companies not only protects your investment but boosts its desirability among high-end collectors. A sealed coin with a top-grade rating will always command higher bids and greater respect in the collector market. Imagine having a coin that was once used in everyday shopping now turning into a collector's centerpiece worth hundreds of dollars. That is the potential of the 1981 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin. This is why so many collectors are now actively hunting for high-quality versions of it, not just for the profit, but for the pride of preserving a part of Australian currency history. This coin is not only about value in terms of money, it holds emotional and historical value as well. It connects us with the lives of people who used it decades ago. It's a time capsule, a preserved memory of a nation's economic journey, and it now lies in the hands of those who appreciate what history can offer. So whether you're a new collector starting your journey, or a seasoned enthusiast expanding your collection, the 1981 50-cent coin deserves your attention. It is more than just metal, it's a testament to resilience, identity, and evolving value. Owning it means holding a small but powerful piece of Australian legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, as you continue your treasure hunts and collection building, don't underestimate the value hiding in plain sight. The 1981 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin with no mint mark could be one of your most rewarding finds. Sealed, graded, and preserved, it becomes an asset, a story, and perhaps a future heirloom. Until next time, keep your eyes open, your coins safe, and your passion alive. You never know which coin might become your golden opportunity.